This is my outline. How would someone go about changing the crime rate? Today I'm going to be sharing with you the history of hip-hop. There are three main eras I want to get to. First is the beginning era with Grandmaster Flash, Afrika Bambaataa. Next is the violence era / stop the violence with all the gangster rapping and the crime rate that happened in the 1980s. Last is the progressive era, which we're in now today with Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, Nas, Eminem. Alright, in the beginning, Grandmaster Flash was one of the creators and first DJs to ever play hip-hop / rap. And the way he created it was he took funk and soul beats and isolated the percussive instruments to create rap beats. So basically, rap beats were just drums only back then. And the way this came about was in block parties in the Bronx. They would play these, and then the crowd would react good and start dancing, but there was no words yet. So when words came about in the 1980s, the group everybody knows as NWA with Eazy-E, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and Ice Cube, they came to talk about their gangster lives and drug abuse problems, this and that. And basically, the public took this as they were doing this in the present day at that time. So they thought that Eazy-E was really a killer doing that stuff while he was rapping. But basically, they were just telling their story about how they grew up in Compton, California, which is a very gang-related town. This sparked this sparked the people of the United States, and it basically rose the crime rate because people started to copy what they said in their raps. So there was a lot of killing, a lot of drug abuse problems, drug-related, gang-related problems, and basically they blamed NWA for this. And so the way they made up for it was they got all the gangster rappers, every rapper of that day, they brought them in and they created a song, which in turn started the Stop the Violence movement. And in this movement, they created a song called "We're All in the Same Gang." And in this song, they talked about how gang relations and drug-related problems were just stories of what they did, and that nobody should copy them or ever want to copy them. All right. And this, in turn, sparked the progressive era that we're in now today. And the main people that everybody knows today is Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, and they're in a group of Black Hippy, and their producer or the people that they're under is TDE, and all these people right here are in that group. Basically, in this era, Jay-Z, Nas, Kanye, all them, they're not really in it to start beef with anybody anymore or talk about violence. This is more of just competitive rapping and just making the best out of what they have. You know, when they talk about, I have $50,000, that ain't nothing to me. They're just basically talking about their lifestyle now today, and they're making money off of it, and that's all it's about. There's no raps or drug related things or gang related things in their raps anymore. And basically, that's the era we're in now. I told you about the history of hip hop. The three main things were the beginning with Grandmaster Flash, the violence era with NWA, and the progressive era, which we're in now with Jay-Z, Kanye, Kendrick, and all them. At the beginning, I asked you, how would you like to lower the crime rate? Well, you would need a couple of gangster rappers with changed hearts and a good beat. That's a great way to start.